Do you ever feel like your house is running you instead of the other way around? You clean, you organize, and you swear it will stay that way, and then it looks like a tornado again by Tuesday. Well, I'm going to tell you how I fixed that because it was a problem for me. Today, I'm going to share 10 simple habits to keep your home in order for good. Not Pinterest perfect, not show house, not overwhelming, just some real practical habits that actually work. Especially for midlife women juggling a million things, or young moms, or medium moms, or working women, or college students. It applies to everybody. By the end, you will have 10 practical everyday habits that make your home run smoothly. They're small, repeatable things, but they will build momentum and peace. And I'm going to run you around my house to show you what I mean. I don't have a crew, I just have a selfie stick. So bear with me and let's do it. Number 1 is close things when you're done. This is such a simple thing, and it makes everything look better. It's such a simple win. Walk around your house and look and see what's open. Better yet, as soon as you're done, just close it. It doesn't take any effort. Number 2, look back before you leave. I finally learned this a couple of decades ago after the umpteenth time of leaving something behind at a theater. I think it was my purse. But let me show you what I've gotten in the habit of doing ever since. I do this at theaters, I do this at church, I do this at restaurants. I even do this in a room I'm about to leave. Watch. Stand up to leave. Turn around and look at my space. Now, obviously this isn't a theater, but we're pretending. Oh, look, my sweater's on the back of the chair. I better get that. Oh, look, my purse. I hope it's in frame. My purse is on the floor. I better get that. Oh, look, my water, my soda cup. And when I take 10 to 15 seconds just to look back at where I was, make sure nothing's left behind, nothing's out of place, it saves me so much time searching for things, going back to get things, and hoping that maybe they weren't stolen or taken. Number 3 is clean up as you go. When you finish a snack, don't put your plate here. Don't put it here. Just open the dishwasher and put it in here. It literally takes 2 seconds longer. When you take a shower, don't put your towel here. Put your towel here. When you get dressed, don't put your robe here. Put your robe here. You see? When you get undressed, don't put your dirty clothes here. Put them here. I want you to notice it takes almost exactly the same amount of time. And it leaves a much better environment. Number 4 is to wash or wipe things before putting them away. In other words, don't put them away dirty. I learned this from my mama, and here's a great example. You use the honey. I use honey every day. I love honey. But it often gets drips around the jar. Wipe off the jar. Get your cloth damp and wipe it off before you put it in the cabinet. Why? Because if you put a drippy honey jar away in the cabinet, you will have honey all over the cabinet, which later you will have to clean up. This way, it never causes a problem. In the same way, you'll benefit from washing most fruits and vegetables before storing them. At least the ones that you want to grab and go, things that you want to grab to eat, make sure they're ready to go when you put them away. Number 5 is to put things away immediately. And by that I mean no holding zones, no junk spaces, no piles of stuff. When you walk in the house, don't just drop your keys and your purse and your coat on the nearest flat surface. Hang them up, put them away, have a place for them. Have a place for your keys and your coat and your purse and just put them there right away. This might seem like an extreme example, but it has served us so well. My husband used to travel over 50,000 miles a year. And every time he'd come home from a business trip, he would literally immediately unpack his suitcase. I thought that was very strange because my habit, my whole life, had been to come home, and relax because I was exhausted from my trip. And eventually I would unpack my suitcase, maybe over the next week or so. Well, I started copying his habit, and I can't tell you how much better it is. I walk in the door, I grab all the dirty laundry, dump it in the hamper, unpack everything. It literally just takes minutes. It's not that complicated. Put the suitcase away immediately. It's out of the way. It's cleaned up. And then I usually go down and run a load of laundry, and we're right back where we started. There's no like after trip chaos. It's just taken care of. Try it. Number 6 is to replace and reset right away. And this is kind of a funny one because it's hard for me to demonstrate because it's a habit I actually do. If you are the last one to use a piece of paper towel, just take off the empty tube, throw it in the trash, and replace it with a new one. I did that earlier today because I was the last one to use the paper towel. Now, guess what else this applies to? Yes, toilet paper. If you use up the toilet paper, you should be the one to refill it. Simple. Take off the old tube and replace it with a fresh one. I'll tell you one thing we did to make this simpler and make people more compliant is that we got rid of that old spring-loaded toilet paper tube thing because sometimes little kids can't do it. We have a simple bar and the toilet paper just slides over so even little kids can do it. And we also make sure toilet paper is somewhere handy to refill so they don't have to, run to a storage room to try to find it. It's right there. Number 7 is to clean before refilling or restocking. For example, the napkins run out in the drawer. I'm just gonna wipe down the drawer quickly before putting in the fresh stock. This is also a great idea for hygiene and grooming products. When you replace the toothpaste, clean out the drawer. When you get new swabs, clean out the container. It really mostly keeps you from the problem of having to do a major reset because things are kind of continuously kept up. Number 7 is to keep a running list for things that you need to restock on. We have a very simple system. I don't know if you can see this. On our whiteboard, we have a grocery list and we have a Costco list. This is typical grocery store and this is the occasional Costco run. We use that. Everyone in the family just writes down what we run out of or what they need. And then it's easy to just snap a picture when we're running to the store. We also have a lot of things on Amazon Subscribe and Save that renew about every 2 months. Number 9 is to maintain an inbox. I have one in my office that is used for incoming mail, bills, any paper things that I need to file or store. Here we go. Mine's a cute little basket. And everyone knows that the top shelf is where they're gonna put things that I need to address personally. We also have a handy little place we call the mail slots. We have one for each person. We built these in when we built the house. And then when something comes in for each person, there's a space for it. For example, my grandsons left some clothes. They're there for the next time my daughter or son-in-law is here. Number 10 is a daily end of day 5-minute reset, or maybe 10 minutes, depending on your house and the chaos they're in. So literally run around the house, room to room, and just pick up any stray items, fluff the pillows, pick up any toys that may be left out. Put the last few dishes away. Just run room to room and check the few things that might need to be picked up, put away, stowed, and then you can wake up with a chaos-free, orderly house. And here's a little bonus tip. My husband and I have 6 kids. I understand the chaos that can ensue with that. But teach your children to follow these steps. Teach your children to clean up after themselves. Teach your children to contribute to the orderliness of the house as well. It does not just have to be you. Everyone contributes. Let's do a quick recap. Number 1, close things when you're done. Number 2, look back before you leave. Number 3, clean up as you go. Number 4, wash before putting away. Number 5, put things in their place. And you have to have a place if you're gonna do that. Number 6, replace and reset. Number 7, clean before refilling. Number 8, keep a running list. Number 9, maintain a specific inbox. And number 10, end each day with a 5-minute reset, or maybe a 10-minute reset, depending on your family. Simple, sustainable, stress-free. That's how you keep your house in order and your mind calm. What are your best tips for avoiding chaos? Please share them. I love to hear tips from other people. If you found this helpful, please hit subscribe and turn on the notifications so you don't miss the next video. Now here's to you, thriving midlife without the crisis.